Hey everybody, it's Rich Brooks of Flight New Media. Yesterday I saw a blog post on the LinkedIn blog. It was called The Gender Divide. Are Men Better Than Women at Social Networking? And of course that's crazy. Women have always been better communicators than men. But it reminded me of a video that I shot last year after the Social Media FTW conference with Coach Deb, who had been our keynote. And we had recorded a couple of videos on search engine optimization, and kind of the cameras were still rolling, and we got into a conversation about why there aren't more women presenting at social media conferences. And I just thought that was kind of interesting, and even though the volume is a little bit low, the sound isn't great, I thought I'd share that with you, kind of see what you thought about are women being accurately represented at social media conferences. So here's that video now. Well, Coach Deb, thanks very much for stopping by today. It was a pleasure.
And thanks for having me as a keynote. I was impressed with one of the things that I was looking at with all the speakers that you have. You had not only women speakers, but you had women keynote speaker, and you doubled your attendance from last year, which disproves the theory that some of these people have out there that, oh, you can't have women keynote speakers because they don't have a draw.
Right, and it was interesting that you said that because I had not realized that. And of course, the other two co-founders of FTW are women, so we actually
they dominate over the men.
Right, they actually order me around most of the time. Most of the ideas are theirs, and they just have me implement it. They're like, monkey boy, go do that!
And you do.
And I do, because I like to listen to women. But the other thing is, it was interesting because I didn't notice that we had so many women speaking. You know, for me, it was just, it didn't become an issue.
Right.
Thankfully, it wasn't like the opposite way where all of a sudden we only had men speaking, because that would have been awkward. I just didn't think about it. We took a look at who put together the best presentations, who we had seen out in the community speaking, and put together the thing. And it was like when you said, wow, look at this. It's almost entirely women. It was probably about two-thirds of the speakers were women this year. So.
And you got a lot of media attention when the article in the newspaper, you know, I'm like, I'll say is women. Like, it was such a switch from what I've seen in the past where all you see is men. Like, where's the women? It's social media. Come on, right?
Yeah,
so
and we talked about this. That I think women are by nature better communicators. So why wouldn't they dominate in social media and be able to be the keynote or be speakers throughout the social media events?
I'm not going to argue with you.
So if you've got a social media event out there, people, get more women involved because they know what's going on.
And you just might double your attendance.
You might just double your attendance and sell it out for the second year. All right. Well, thanks again for coming by, Coach Deb.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure. Aloha.
Aloha.
All right, that rocked.
Okay, cool. Oh, there you go. Here, this is like the awkward.
Or my daughter's like, what she do? She does jellyfish.
Oh, is that a new one? Is that like
well,
5-year-old
that's
thing?
really popular in the first grade set.
I should know that.
All right. So what do you think? Are women being fairly represented at social media and web marketing conferences, or are they getting shortchanged? We'd love to hear your feedback and comments, and hopefully we'll see you at the Social Media FTW Fall Conference. Take care.